All right, so when I mean HIV and stuff like that, I'm referring back to AIDS. AIDS was made for gay and black in the black community. It was made for population control. You know, it just happens that disease just targets the only thing old white men hate. You know, but the person that started the Black Messiah stuff would be J. Edgar Hoover. You know, that would be he's the reason why the CIA tapped both Malcolm X and Martin Luther King's phone. He got Fred Hampton killed. You know, if it was like actual civil rights and the actual story of civil rights and like modern day 21st century oppression, you know, J. Edgar Hoover would be he'd be the antagonist. You know, but here's an actual timeline I want you to keep in your head when you're actually in school. You know, you're actually thinking about it. All right, history starts off in Africa. It goes to the Middle East. Then from the Middle East, it goes from China. And when it's going to China, it's going to Europe. You know, and that's at the same time it's going to China, it's going to Europe. Then it's India. Then Australia. Then back up to Russia and then to America and stuff. That's just how civilization started. But I want you to actually think about the Moors were Latin. That's why all Greek literature were originally Latin, because they taught them in the first place. And that started when Muslims later came around after Christianity, and the Pharaoh's belief was already there. You know, the concept of Ra and stuff like that. That's Egyptian. That's a Lentian thing. You know, but the Latin Moors, when they got exiled, because Muslim rule came out of Spain, you know, when that happens, that's actually when slavery started. The first slaves were the Black Moors, the Latins. Oh, and that's who the first slaves were, and the history they were trying to erase was that they found the American continent, and the Renaissance is just the period where they try to erase our history. That's what the Renaissance is. That's why they pay people like Michelangelo and other people to make pictures of white Jesus, white God, you know, to install the mindset. Even though if you go to places like Russia where Black Moors ruled over and Black people ruled over, you know, you can see pictures of biblical people, black, but you know, in the middle of Russia, snowy ice Russia. So that's the timeline I want you to keep in mind, because that's your history that they try to hide. And I'm finna show you some more of your history and tell you more about your history, but that's the history they don't only try to hide from you, but everybody else.